Hello again, my friends. We are back. Terrific Tuesday here in the Tri-State. Uh, Stopped off at Jungles, got a build your own six-pack. I think that's what I'm going to do from here on out as far as buying six-packs of beer. Unless it's one I've already reviewed or that I absolutely love. Trying to get out of this light here as the sun is rapidly setting us here in northeast or in southwest Ohio. Got my buddy in my mind, Dave's reviews. Picked one up here that I actually think is really awesome. It's from the Kona Brewing Company. The Pipeline Porter. Pipeline Porter made with Hawaiian Kona coffee. This is a phenomenal beer. I've had this multiple times. Maybe a half dozen times. Never reviewed it, but I was like, you know, it's $1.89. It's a real fine beer. It was bottled on August 15th of 17. Very, very small tab there. You probably can't see that up to the light. It says it's a porter made with Hawaiian coffee. We just talked about that. 5.3% alcohol by volume, 5.3%. One thing about Kona now is they have breweries in Kona, Hawaii, the original. It says Portland, Oregon, Woodinville, Washington, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and Memphis, Tennessee. Now, a lot of people are not crazy about Kona, real craft beer enthusiast. And I'm not here to bash Kona. I'm not saying Kona's elite. They're not great, but they make some pretty good go-to beers. This is a good porter that to me is very drinkable. This is a beer that you get craft beer versions or craft beers with training wheels into a longboard lager. That's what they're the table setter. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think Kona beers are good go-tos. I mean, you can give me a longboard or a Big Wave Golden anytime in the summer. I will not complain. It's better than Bud Light and it's smooth. This as well. Cocoa Brown, one of the best coconut beers. This is another great example. Let's see what we got here on the can. Here it says our Pipeline Porter is a bold but smooth blend of roasted barley and rich Hawaiian grown coffee. The perfect oddity to the Benzini Pipeline, one of the most spectacular surf sports on the planet. Ain't that the truth? So we'll go ahead and get this picked up. Hope everybody's cracked open. Hope everybody's Tuesday's going well. Really a nice day here in Southwest Ohio. Temperatures in the mid-50s in the sun. It felt like an early October day. I mean, it's maybe mid-October, about a month ahead. Felt like about a month ago should. There's our Kona bottle cap there. This actually was in the Build Your Own six-pack, but it was chilled. I do have glassware from Kona. I'm trying to stick with this as much as I can with the glassware. I know a lot of glass is being rinsed, moved around in particular situations, but I do have this. And also this weekend, Kona is at Pine Mountain James. I will not be attending. It is the Kona Brewing Company. So let's go ahead and get a pour. Don't like to ramble too long here, but gets ahead of myself. Boy, did I drink the best pumpkin I've ever had in my life last night. I tell you folks what, that isn't fun. A lot of head on this beer. I don't know, the glass was tilted. There's that dark brown color. It is a porter. A lot of head on this beer, but that'll settle. Slight coffee aroma on this. Definitely some brown ale. A lot of head on this. Like I said, for me, I'd say Kona's a C company, but I think there's nothing wrong with Kona. I think that's the thing with me. It's like, I definitely can drink a Kona and be happy. They've got these craft beer nerds, not gonna name names, that they won't ever look at a Kona and they're too good for Konas. But then you have your Budweiser nerds who are too good to buy anything. It's always going to be the extreme on both ends. And that's just how it is. But, for me, someone that says I will not try a Kona, that's kind of ridiculous. Is Kona an elite, great company? No. But is it worth a shot and solid to go to? I think absolutely. Head's settling down a bit. But, back to what I tried last night, the pumpkin porter from Avery Brewing Company. I tell you what, if anybody else has had that, please comment on my YouTube channel here. I got a lot of good new subscribers. I want to thank, I forget the guy's name in Michigan. He shouted me out to the New Holland Dragon's Milk S'mores, and I'm sure he's watching that. That's really nice of that guy. I appreciate him. This was back in like June, and I go back and watch some of my old videos and also just Google some reviews of these particular beers. And that guy's really cool. Really knows his beer and a good man. He's in a great state. I believe he's a U of M fan as well. So I want to thank you to that, and also my other subscribers that are Ohio State fans. Let's go ahead and get a quick aroma. You mentioned got some coffee, the brown ale, and then we'll get going here. A lot of deep malts, roasted malts in this beverage. Kind of light for a porter, 5.3. So there you drink. Let's thank the brewers at Kona, and cheers to everyone watching on this terrific Tuesday. Cheers. So that's just an easy That is just a smooth, easy drinking, good beer to me. I tell you, folks, that is a good beverage. Really good porter. The coffee going down the back end now, light up front. This is an excellent beer. And this is actually one of my favorite Kona beers. Not to knock the Longboard, you know, or the Big Wave Golden, but I think the two best Kona beers that I've drank are this and the Cocoa Brown. Of course, I'm an avid coconut fan. That's tremendous as well. I can drink that like water in the summer. Kona also has a Fire Rock Pale Ale to me that is pretty good. Almost like an IPA, but it's a little bit, that's pretty solid as well. So, taking another sip here. Maintaining a pretty good head. Not a ton of carbonation. There's some slight carb in this one. But this is a good beer, folks. I think, like you said, if you really just want a smooth, easy drinking porter with hints of coffee, the coffee's not overbearing. That's what I like. The coffee is there, but I think it's manageable and it's brewed subtle enough to where you can enjoy it. So many brewers are now, I'm not trying to knock the breweries, it's not the right place, but so many brewers now are infusing coffee, and I think it's a little bit overdone. Not by choice or not by, it's so hard to brew. That's why craft brewing is such an art and such a great, beautiful thing. And Kona did a great job with this one. One more sip here. Tell you what, I really enjoy this beer. Really a great beer. The coffee flavor finish, just enough. Really good, folks. Check this beer out. I'm going to give this an A. Not quite an A+. Because I actually would prefer just a hint more coffee for my liking, but I think there's enough in here for me, and then I'm not mad at this. I'll say an A+. It's an excellent beer. If it had just a tap more and more coffee, I'd probably go A+, but I'm going to go A. This is a nice, fine beer. So, cheers to Kona, and we'll be back here. I got a 6-pack of some brews we're going to try tonight, so hope everyone has a good Tuesday, and we'll see you guys soon. Later.